Well, I guess it's time. Hello and welcome back. This is episode 3 of the Razor Wire podcast. I'm joined by, hopefully they unmute their mics and talk now. One at a time.
Yo.
It's good.
Alright. So we've got Scott, say hi.
What's up?
Scott's been here before, we know Scott. Dominic has not been on the podcast before, we know Dom though. Dom, say hey.
Everybody knows me, dog.
Ryan. Everybody knows who Ryan is. Okay. We made it. We made it.
We made it out of Cali alive.
Yeah.
Barely.
I didn't get jumped. I got the hoodie on, dude. I had to put the hoodie on just for the celebration. I had to.
And we made it out with all of our things.
We didn't get there with all of our stuff, but we made it out with all of our stuff.
And some extra.
Yeah. And a little less money.
Oh.
So how do you want to start it? Do you want us to do?
I would assume we start it from the beginning.
Idea? I know we talked about
really
it
just
many
spitball
times.
this, huh?
Scott, you're the one who suggested that we do this, as in Anaheim.
Yeah, well, no, honestly, Dominic was kind of the person who started it, to be honest. Like,
Damn, no credit.
yeah, right? No, but wasn't he, he was like, he was going to take his girlfriend to Anaheim, right? That was kind of how it all started.
That didn't happen.
And, I don't know, some reason, like, we started thinking, like, maybe it'd be cool if we went too. And
Yeah. Oh, and then Dom pulled the, alright, look, I don't care if y'all are going, but I'm going.
No. I said, if you guys say yes right now, I'll throw everything on my credit card.
we were like,
That's
that's the quickest yes I think I've ever sent.
Yeah, we were like.
I
making
literally-
plans instantly.
I literally put 3 G's on my credit card.
but, like, everything happened so fast, I was like,
Uh,
we just kind of thought of the idea out of nowhere. Like, hey, maybe we should just do this. Like, it worked out perfectly, like, it was over the summer.
Yeah, so like when we did it like instantly, it was such a long wait to get there.
Yeah,
in
oh, there
July.
was a wait.
Hardest
It was
part.
so long.
It was.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was such a nerd leading up to it, bro. Literally, like, every night, I would just sit there and watch, like, 100 T-vlogs in the airport and, like, all this weird stuff, bro. Just, like, getting myself hyped for the trip. Like, it was so, I don't know.
It was insane. The, like, build up to it, it was just crazy.
It was so long, though. Like, because, you know, like, Atlanta last year, it was, like, we came up with the idea, like, literally, like, 2 weeks before the event. So it was,
No,
like,
it was further than that.
It was like.
Because I was
Oh,
like,
really?
I
It
was
was like
like,
a
let's do
month
it for my
before.
birthday. And then y'all were like, well, hold on. And then Dom was like, I'll do it. And then we did it.
Yeah. It was, I think this one here. I mean, last year was spontaneous. But this one was like
actually planned out.
Yeah, it was
that,
like, we
but it
actually
was
knew what we were doing.
spontaneous at the same time.
It was, yeah.
But like we did it really quick and really well. I
Boy,
think.
it was thrown together, wasn't it?
Yeah, because, like, last year, we, like, talked about Anaheim.
Thanks to
like-
Daddy Dom.
Daddy
Yeah,
Dom.
yeah.
Thanks to Daddy Dom cracking the whip.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Daddy.
literally ordered everything.
Hey, we paid you back.
Yeah.
I know, but I
No,
had
but
to
like when he
find
says he
you
ordered
guys.
everything, like he actually like he
Yeah.
went dad mode, bro. He was like, all right, so I've got the hotel, I've got the plane tickets, I've got blah blah blah. My debit card and bank account got locked because I tried to Venmo him $500 for a plane ticket.
I found the hotel, to be fair. Dominic's like, bro, let's just get, like, a motel and just, like, no.
And then
no,
Scott was like, no, let's
no.
spend $2,000 on a hotel.
No, I said a motel for that first night.
Yeah,
I
for
was
the
not
for the
having
red
that.
eye. Yeah, only the best for Scott, bro.
Yeah,
Should
holy
we?
shit.
We should have done
Bougie.
like a B&B. That'd be kind of sick.
An Airbnb. That would have been cool. Next time.
See,
Next time, next time.
I said that.
You did say that, and then
and
Scott was like, I've never done
Scott
that, and I
wasn't
was like, I
paying.
don't care. I was like, tell me what to do, and Scott was like, ah.
Alright, we kind of gotta start this, but we got a lot to talk.
Alright.
All right, start
We
it.
gotta kinda get this under. You're the host, bro.
I am the
I was
host,
gonna say,
right?
this is yours.
Can I start it?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go for it,
Sorry,
Ryan.
So
Co-host Red Guy Domo.
it's in July, obviously.
Welcome,
We've been
welcome
talking
to
about
the.
Welcome to the
Freaking
Ryan
Jim, Ryan.
podcast, bro.
Yeah.
So I went to go pick up Preston because Preston drove from.
I drove my 2
North Carolina,
hours
South
from
Carolina.
Charlotte to South Carolina.
Yeah, and then in the morning I picked him up, so that we can all group up with Scott because Scott was taking us to Atlanta.
Bro, thank God for my dad, honestly.
Yeah,
Shout out your
to
dad.
him.
Shout out
We
your
had
dad.
to, like, because we found, like, a flight that the only way it would worked out is like flying from Atlanta.
Oh no,
And,
there
like,
were
nobody-
like 15 other ways we could have
It
done it,
would've
but this
just-
is the
yeah, it
easiest way
would've
to make
just
Scott
been-
do it.
No, it would just save you guys $200.
Yeah, it saved a lot of money, and we didn't have to drive, which was really nice. Um, so
I pick up Preston. I take him to my house, and I get shit a lot for like leaving and everything. and
Yeah,
then
Ryan goes,
Preston-
yeah.
and
They're
then
gone.
Preston meets the man himself, my dad, and then Preston's like,
I choked, bro.
We were just scared. Yeah.
His dad was like,
Dang.
dude, his dad was like, hello? And I was like, oh God. Like, bro, he didn't even say like, hey, Preston, like, I've known your son for 10 years or whatever. Like, I've known Ryan for literally like 5 years. And he was just like, hello. And I was
Yeah,
like, bro, I
like-
know. I was like, I've met you. Like,
Like shook his hand and everything. And,
he
like,
gave me the
a
death
little
grip and
speech.
dude.
Yeah.
He gave me like the, if Ryan dies on this trip, I'll come down and skin you. Like, that's not what he said, but I was monkey assing on it.
Yeah, but
Alright.
obviously, then we got Scott, and then I guess Scott can kind of go from there.
yeah, so I mean, my dad drove us to Atlanta. So
Your
we
dad picked us up from Ryan's house.
Okay, we don't have to.
I'm just saying.
Person.
I'm just saying.
Want to
So
see the
long story-
address?
Long story short, no. We went to Atlanta. He dropped us off, and then literally, bro, like at that moment when he dropped us off at the airport, like
It got
it
real.
kind of, yeah, it like hit me so hard, like, cause he just kind of drove off. It's like, holy crap, like we're on our own, like this is it, like all these months of anticipation. You know,
We went in
finally-
the airport and we go, okay, now what?
They were like, bro, we because like what's funny is like none of us really like Ryan is probably the most experienced as far as like flying. But, like none of us really had to do this on our own before, so we were all kind of like flustered, like, okay, what the heck are we doing, bro? Like,
By y'all, he's referring to Preston.
That was my first time flying in 10 years.
Yeah,
But
Preston.
I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, and Ryan can quote me, I was easier to fly with than Scott.
whatever, bro.
Dude, we
So,
got to
anyway,
no, hold on. I gotta cut in. We're in the highway. We're in Scott's dad's car on the highway to Atlanta. And for like an hour and a half straight, Scott was like, are we gonna make it there in time? Are we gonna get there in time? I don't want to miss our flight. And your dad was like, Scott, we're gonna get there at 4:30. Your flight's at 7. like, bro, I was literally trying not to kick Scott's seat.
I was just worried that we weren't gonna know what we were doing, and like we would run out, we would start like rushing and stuff. We wouldn't have a lot of time. So
Scott's
that was, like,
it's an airport, not a
thing.
corn
Literally-
maze. Like,
literally, Dad called you pussy.
yeah,
he-
dude.
yeah, he did.
Scott's dad was like, bro, if you're gonna be a pussy, and Scott was like, Dad. He was like, not for my friends, Dad.
Wait, did he actually say that word?
Yes.
He said more
Dang.
than that.
He said
Dang,
more
I
than
heard
that. I'm
now.
just not gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, we gotta like progress. So
Oh, we saw that charter car get in a wreck, bro.
oh my god,
We saw like
we gotta go fast in this, bro. We'll literally be here all night. So
I don't
long
care.
story short, we started going through the process of like preparing for our first flight, whatever. Like we go through security, all that, whatever. And we were all thinking like, okay, so really hope this is just like kind of like a smooth travel day. Nothing goes wrong. You know, we haven't been really experienced with this, so we're praying that everything goes well. Literally before our first flight even takes off, like we're just sitting there waiting
yeah.
for it.
They were
Oh,
We
saying
get a
that.
message instantly.
Oh no, I forgot.
Instant, bro. Second flight canceled. Like no LAX whatsoever.
and like our first flight got delayed as well.
Yeah. So we were like, bro, what? So
We
were
got
like
fried. We
completely-
didn't even get in the plane yet, and they were like, no.
Yeah, you're not going. You're not going. No, we were like, so we were kind of like flustered because we were like getting food, just kind of waiting for our flight. And so now we were like, so what are we gonna do? So we tried to talk to Dominic because Dominic found out as well. And they were talking about how like we had to try to find a flight or a rebook, or like a flight to rebook us. It was just really stressful. Like I don't know. Like
Like
Scott was freaking out the entire
Everything
time.
went downhill. from there.
yeah, but
Yeah.
thank God, bro. So way we were supposed to go. So our first flight went from Atlanta to Chicago. So our plan
Yeah,
was
correct.
to meet up with Dominic on the connecting flight. Yeah, we'd meet up with him, then we'd all fly on the same plane to LAX. So obviously that didn't work out, but thank God our connecting flight was where he lived because,
yeah.
Yeah, we would have been fried.
bro, if
Oh,
it wasn't,
no.
bro, we would have been screwed. Like it would. So thank God. But I mean, if anybody wants to keep talking, like,
I'll take it. I'll take it from here. So we had our delayed first flight, and then we obviously sat through, I don't know, an extra hour and a half of Scott going, "Are we gonna miss our flight?" while we're sitting there waiting to board our flight.
All right, bro.
And so then we boarded our
Yeah,
flight,
what the?
and I had this really nice lady next to me, and we talked about flying. She was great. And then I got roasted for chatting up a storm with the lady on the plane. Dude, Scott texted me. He was like, "Bro, you're gonna kill that lady. Talk her ear off more." I was like, "Dude."
I had a nice lady next to me, and she's like, "Oh, what's your friends?" I'm like, I looked at Scott. Scott gave me the look, and I turned around. I'm like, "No."
No, dude, Ryan was in the middle of like two really old people. It was really funny. It was-
Ryan's in the middle of two boomers. He's just like, like shaking, bro.
And I was in the middle. I was in the middle seat too. Like I was in the middle seat through every freaking flight. Like I lost full over that. But anyway,
I had 3 window seats.
the people that I sat with on the first flight literally didn't say a word the entire time. So I was just kind of like chilling. I was like, whatever, bro. I guess I'll just.
Put his beats
Yeah.
on that he didn't know he couldn't have in his bag. And TSA. And then he was like, "Bro, I don't know why these TSA people are so mean." And I was like, "Scott, you can't have beats in your backpack." He was like, "Bro."
Wait, you can't have beats in your
Yes,
backpack?
you
Yeah,
can.
you have to
What are
put
you
all
talking
your
about?
electronics in a thing.
Oh,
in the bin. And Scott like
That's only-
wiped it
Scott
through the
left it in a
thing.
bag, make it look like a pipe bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
why-
whenever the fight took off though. After that, you're fine.
Dude, they frisked Scott. They touched his genitals. I watched.
All right, so I guess we're lying now.
That didn't
Anyway.
happen. That didn't happen. All right, so we flew our thing. I got to look at the Great Lake. I don't know which one. It was cool. The lady was like, "Yeah, we're just coming up here. Blah 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 blah. This is our trip, family trip of the year." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And so then we land, and then Scott goes, "Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Our next flight's canceled." And then we got out.
So
What-
wow.
Wow,
So
what-
while you guys were
while
on
we
your
were-
flight,
Oh no.
all right, this is where my interesting time.
Where Dom's life got hard.
So I sat on the phone for a solid hour and a half
It was more than
trying
that,
to
I swear.
trying to schedule up these flights.
No,
so-
that's before we
No,
landed,
that was
Ryan.
just
Yeah, Dominic
This is
was
why
dad
you
mode
guys-
this week.
Dominic,
this
his
is
life
while,
was so hard.
right. It was right before you guys got on the flight to go, or to come to Chicago. That's when we got the text. So instantly, I was getting the new flights. Once that was done, we're all good. Get
Quote.
yeah. Oh,
Good, good,
oh, my
good.
lol. They tell me they land. All right. I'm sitting there. An hour
Bro.
later, I'm like,
Bro.
where the hell are you guys?
All right, let's talk about.
Okay,
Let's go.
so-
An hour
Yeah,
later
but-
and
but-
55
alright,
text
right.
messages.
I'm gonna
I'll
lose
tell you,
full
I'll
over
tell
again.
So we go down, and we're like, Preston's like, here, it's Dom. I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know where we are. I go, okay. And so I'm like trying to redirect Dom like where we are, and we're like, okay, there's the bags.
Yeah, we're like,
the
oh, we'll just go grab
service.
our bags real
Just go
quick
talk
and
to
then.
them and like, get our bags. Literally 3 hours.
Hold on, no, hold on. It's we landed 8:20, maybe like 4. Like we literally landed at like 8:24. Got off the plane, got to baggage claim at 8:40, probably. That's a stretch, but we got there at 8:40, right? And so our bags were scheduled to be flying to LAX, and so I was like, oh, okay. Well, Dom said go cancel the blah blah blah, and I was like, all right, bet. And so I went to go talk to the baggage claim people, and I was like, hey, can we submit a claim to cancel our bags connecting flight because our connecting flight has been canceled? And they were like, yeah, it'll take no effort at all. We'll do it. And I was like, all right, bet. And so then she sets in the thing at like 8:47. I literally probably have this on my phone still. 8:47, she sets in the don't put these bags on the plane thing, right? Like 30 minutes go by, and I go over there, and I was like, hey, our bags, like, ma'am, like,
So,
where are my
so
bags at?
basically, regardless of that, I'm sitting there waiting. I think I waited. Your guys' flight landed around 8:30.
Like 20 something.
Yeah, it was
We
like
got off the
8:30.
plane at like 8:30, yeah.
Or we literally
Alright.
sat there for 2 hours waiting for bags that weren't
I
even there.
sat in my car
Poor Dom, bro.
for 2.5 hours
He did.
with a dead phone. So it's not like I could have sat there on social media or something.
Yeah, his phone was like borderline dead, and you know the only thing he got on his phone was 500 text messages from me.
Yeah.
Dom was 100%
So all right.
honking at everyone.
So basically, luckily, we're in Chicago. They got to stay the night. Took them to.
Oh, I wasn't done with my part of the story.
What else is what?
Okay, so I went back to the baggage lady at like 9:40, and I was like, ma'am, I was like, ma'am, I was like, hey, I don't want to be that guy, but like, where's my bag? And then she was
Okay.
like, oh, what's Scott?
I'm gonna give an overview real quick. So basically, what had happened. So the whole reason our flight got canceled at LAX and why they had like a power outage that day, and so
Oh,
literally every flight shut down going to LAX. And so the problem was that our bags were sent to LAX, which was where we were supposed to be, but
Our bags
Obviously, we
took a
never went
connecting
there.
flight. Yeah, our
Yeah,
bags
they
took,
went
like
straight to
I guess
LA.
there was a cargo plane or something, and
And we
they,
literally talked to like 30 different people, and everybody's
That's
like,
not
"Yeah, we'll
true.
fix it."
I talked to 2 different people at that desk in Chicago, and it was what is it, 10:08, Dominic? I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait an hour and 45 minutes on the dot. Go ask where my bag is, or I'm gonna freak out. And I asked where my bag was, and they were like, oh, well, check the status. Click, 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 click. And they were like, your bag is 45 minutes to LAX. And I was like, what? Like, bro,
Nani?
I was like, nani? I was like, huh? Like. And so I was like, ma'am, I was like, ma'am, let me get this straight. And she was like, okay. And I was like, so I set in the give me my bag request at 8:48. And she's like, yes. And I was like, when was my bag loaded? And she's like, 9:30. And I was like, you're kidding. I was baffled. So then we were like, okay, well, I'm going to go jump out the window. And we went and got in the car with Dominic and went to his stepmom's house.
Well, we went to Steak and Shake.
My first steak and
was
shake
freaking
experience.
Fire, bro. We have
So
we had that food all day.
Good.
That was freaking.
Wait, that was
fire.
your guys' first?
That was mine. I've never,
No,
I haven't left my room in 8 months.
No, so basically, like, what had happened is, because we kind of like skipped some parts. So our flight got rescheduled till the next day, and so we had to stay overnight in Chicago or in Indiana with Dominic. So he took us back to his place, which was really cool because like I'd always kind of wondered.
Oh, we
Yeah.
dropped by the apartment.
Yeah, you
Where
guys
you're
got to see my
Yeah,
setup.
it was cool to see that side and
nice.
to like, and to meet some of his family and stuff. So that was fun. Honestly, it actually worked out really well, considering what had happened.
It was
So,
a
like,
nice experience. Like,
Oh, it was
honestly,
so
it was a
fun.
great
Well, that's a good
experience.
time.
Like, seeing
Yeah,
Dominic,
guys-
like, meeting Frank.
You guys got to see Chicago driving.
We got to see Chicago
Bro, Dominic
driving.
was freaking me out, bro. This fool was like swerving
He was
and
not.
like.
He
Alright,
was
no, I
not.
was just, I was
Dude,
just,
it's because the only thing Scott knows is Greenville driving, and it's all old people. Like, dude, if you come to Charlotte, there's like left turn exits off highways like every 3 miles. It's literally
left turn
yes.
exits?
It's like spaghetti highways, and so it's like, oh, I'm going to the city,
Yeah,
get in the
it's-
far left lane and take the exit, and I'm like, what? Like, bro,
Yeah, it's
It's-
loop and roll.
yeah, it's loop-de-loop, and then you just end up in the middle of a city and there's a train, and you're like, what am I doing? We'll get to that when we come to Charlotte. That'll be the next podcast.
oh,
Oh my god.
So anyway, so the next day we have a flight in the morning,
I slept upside
Oh.
down in a chair.
Chicago to SNA, which is actually the other airport in California. Got
John
rescheduled there.
Wayne.
actually closer.
Closer to Anaheim, but Scott wanted
Yeah.
the LAX experience, so
Bro, come on, like we had to go to LAX, bro. Come on.
Don't worry.
it was fun. I liked it.
No, but anyway, so our bags, we still had a problem with our bags because they were still sent to LAX regardless.
We didn't know this
So
at this time.
still-
Well, yeah, we
Yeah,
did. We
so-
were told when we land that
yeah,
we need
we'd
to.
have to figure it out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we were
it
told
was so-
when
Yeah,
we
it
land
wasn't,
to
there was
request.
no help. It was just, oh, you got to figure it out, guys.
Pretty much. So I was told by one of the little, I don't know, ladies, and she was like, okay, when you land, you need to set a request to have them ship your bag from LAX to John Wayne or your hotel. And I was like, I can't do that from here. And she was like, no. And I was like, dog, I know you have internet. I was like, huh? But so we did it. You know, skip forward in time 10 hours. We landed in LA or John Wayne. Landed John Wayne. So we go to the TSA people, or not TSA. Go to the baggage claim customer service desk, and we're like, all right, bet, can we get a blah blah blah? And they're like, yeah, we'll set in the request right now. And this is Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Monday.
This is
Tuesday
Monday. What time was it
Wait.
Monday? Because we had a baseball game at
no.
7.
No, it was Tuesday. You're
This
right.
is
never mind.
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, Sunday, Greenville and Atlanta. Sunday, Monday. Forgot what day. I forgot the 7 days in the week. Don't roast me.
We're on Tuesday. We're on Tuesday. Just,
We're on, yeah. All right, so Monday we go to Chicago. Tuesday we land in Anaheim.
SNA.
SNA. John Wayne. Right. Dude.
Jesus.
They had to fly with me. That's literally a blessing.
Bro, this fool Preston, literally, like, you could hear him talking to whoever he sat with on the plane every freaking flight, bro. He made, like, you could literally just hear him talking non-stop, bro. He's, like, telling everybody his life story about
I was not
how
telling
we
them
were-
my life story. I was telling.
Bro,
They
I
were like,
literally
"What
heard
are
you
you doing
behind me.
here?" And I was like, "I'm flying out with the boys." And they're
Yeah,
like,
you
"What are
gave
you
him, like, a
doing?"
freaking-
And I was like,
Give
"All
him a
right,
monologue
well."
about how you're freaking going to a Call of Duty tournament with your friends.
And they all said it was cool. They could have been like, "Ew," and then
Lit,
gotten up and like
brother.
ran. It was, dude, it was lit.
Bro, the second flight, I literally watched Inception. It was the next, that was
I watched like 5 movies, and one was this panda movie, and I don't know what happened because I didn't have earbuds, but it was lit.
Yeah.
alright.
Well, no. Can I say something? Me and Preston, we were sitting in one of the flights, and the guy in front of us was watching some like weird.
Oh
movie.
shoot, he was watching some
Yeah.
like suggestible.
Yeah, dude.
There were like naked people and like dick
Yeah, like,
lollipops on
Preston
people.
took
I was like, bro, I was like, what is going on with my phone, bro? He was sitting there like next to his wife, just watching it, and I was baffled, bro. I didn't know what was going on.
Brad, it was so funny.
Yeah, he was like monka-essing the entire time during the sex scene.
Oh my god.
He was literally
My goodness.
the
Okay,
entire
okay,
time.
All right, so
Tuesday.
So-
yeah.
where are we? We're at
Tuesday.
John
we get
Wayne,
there.
Tuesday. Baseball
Tuesday,
game at
we're
7.
there.
Our Uber driver's a douche.
He was a punk, bro.
Oh yeah, he was a douche.
Bro,
I
we
was
had
like, is
like
that his
20
car?
Uber drivers all week. All week. He was probably one of the only ones that was
He was
like,
the only bad one. I feel like everyone else was either quiet or nice.
He was
Like,
like
we
freaking
passed.
out because we were like walking around trying to find him. He's like, "Bro, I'm over here."
Yeah, he was laid back like Snoop Dogg all the way back in his car. He was chilling, bro.
Could have waved.
Yeah, he could have waved, but instead he was just looking out his window with his massive sunglasses, bro.
He was a good driver though.
I mean,
He lied.
he didn't wreck, therefore he's a good driver. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, we're
We saw.
stuck in.
We're talking traffic for an hour,
Like,
so.
our hotel. We saw the pollution, and I pointed it out because I see it all the
I
time.
was like, bro, that's a cloud.
And I go, hey, look, it's pollution. The guys go, no, that's not.
No,
And
it was
then
literally
the
me.
driver
Everyone
goes,
else was like, yeah. It was
"Oh,
literally
it's
just me.
pollution." And I go, oh.
I was like,
But the
oh,
hotel
okay.
we stayed at was lit, dude. It
was
so
actually-
It was really nice, yeah. There was a Starbucks in the lobby. There's $15 hamburgers. I ate like 7 of
So,
them.
I don't know if anybody in the chat like watches Anaheim events, but it was basically the hotel where like everybody hangs out at the bar afterwards, like the Hilton. It's like literally right next to the convention center. Like you literally is across.
It's borderline connected. Like it's
yeah,
spitting
like
distance.
it was dope. Like that's where all like the players would go between breaks. So they had like a food court. That's where everybody would get their food and stuff. It was cool.
It was wild.
So we go to the baseball game. That was cool.
Who was the baseball game? Who was it?
We were all exhausted. It was
It
the
was,
so we went to
Dodgers and Angels.
Dodgers
Yeah.
and Angels. Who won?
the Angels. We
What was the
left
score?
early, but we were like exhausted.
We got to see Mike Trout and that one like Japanese guy roll out there and hit his first hit, and he was like, "Oh, home run!" And then it literally didn't stop from there. It was like 7-1, and we
The
were
people
like,
we sat next to at that game were like the most obnoxious people I've ever seen. in
"That's
my
like
life.
everyone at an American sports event ever." I mean, like it was literally just drunk people.
But we gotta talk about the chick in front of us,
That,
bro.
that chick was no chick. I'll
gotta-
tell you that.
We gotta talk about her. So there was this woman in front of us, bro. Like she was a Dodgers fan, number one. So like you're a no.
So like,
but anyway,
trash.
anyway, whenever they would score, they were losing. But whenever they would score, she would like stand up and like turn around
and she would like
come
point
stop-
out. She would be like, you're all losing," and it's like 7-1.
No, but she pull out her Snapchat video and she freaking twist around and film herself the whole
Oh my
time. and then-
gosh, she did do
oh
that.
my gosh! And then
Dude,
Dominic
Scott-
like messed with
Scott
her.
got-
It was so.
Oh yeah, I was trolling
Yeah, no.
out here.
And she was like, she said like, "Ooh, Chico" or something like that.
Oh yeah, and then she started hitting on me.
Yeah, she did.
I was like, and she was with some dude, and I was like,
Bro, that was hilarious.
I laughed
excuse me.
That was hilarious.
because we
Um,
bought Angels merch.
Yeah, because we didn't have any clothes.
Oh, I
right?
bought my
Speaking of
coins.
clothes.
I'm about to go run get my coins, bro.
So at this point, we still didn't have bags, right? So we had to literally like we bought clothes just so we could have an extra outfit. 'Cause we
Yeah,
didn't know,
happens.
'cause,
because we felt like a hobo.
yeah, us being inexperienced flyers, we didn't pack an extra pair of clothes in our like.
I didn't even bring a
carry-ons.
carry-on. I didn't even
Yeah.
bring it, bro.
Preston
I'm
was
an
a
idiot.
moron. Kid literally just walked on the plane. Like,
I was literally walking on plane with my
Literally just
phone
walked on
and
the
my
plane.
wallet, and I was like, I'm ready.
I'm like, Preston, where's your bag? He's like,
I was like, what do you mean? It's in the cargo hold. I don't know. I was like, what do you
You
mean?
said,
Where's
"Wait,
my
what
bag?
bag?"
I was like, I gave him to it at TSA. Like,
he literally, I felt so bad for the kid. He literally had nothing. But
no, it was
I
lit.
did.
I was literally the most laid back person about losing my stuff out
yeah,
of
you
all
were. I
of
was
us.
freaking. Bro.
Yeah,
I
Scott
had
was
so
literally
much stuff.
monka-essing for like 2 whole days, and I was literally just like,
Scott-
oh, this sucks.
Scott put in Yeezys in his bag.
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah,
put a
Scott
lot
had
of stuff in that freaking
$700
bag.
of shoes in his bag.
Scott's like-
hold on. Wait, that's not true. Okay, it
Scott
was,
was like,
Yeezys, Ultra
"Dude, one
Boost,
of the
UGG
shoes
slippers.
fine. I'm just stuck with one other shoe.
yeah, I
That's
put
700
like
right there.
all my jerseys, like everything, bro. Like I was kind of flipping out, but
Scott was freaking out.
Anyway.
It was hilarious.
so baseball game, whatever. Wednesday.
I had
don't
to wear
even-
my Pharrells for like 3 days straight. I
Yo,
babied
Wednesday's
them.
where we met Nesto, bro.
Yo,
Pretty
it
sure.
was. Wasn't it that morning?
Yeah, because we were at the
Man.
IHOP.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so we got up
Yeah.
early next morning, went to breakfast at IHOP.
Wait,
like,
was it
really
that
close to the
morning or was it
hotel.
that night?
It was the morning because we
Not
had
morning,
breakfast
because
there.
we got breakfast.
I mean,
Yeah, and
IHOP's
so-
breakfast every day, all day.
No, we got it morning, I promise. So anyway.
Oh yeah, 'cause Scott had chicken and
yeah.
waffles.
Yeah, bro. Chicken and waffles. If you guys haven't had them, try that now. It's freaking elite, bro. Like,
Wow.
Just gonna plug that real quick.
Chad, if y'all
Wow.
leave the stream
Not
because of that,
sponsored.
I'm okay with it.
Chicken and waffles, best food out there. No, I'm just
No.
Press it,
kidding.
put a
Really
fat
good.
ad.
Fried
Maybe we'll
toast.
get IHOP for it.
I'm about to throw a fat IHOP ad right on the stream right now.
No, but anyway, so our waiter was, so his name's Nesto. Like, probably some of you
Ernesto.
guys probably know him from Twitter.
Xena on
but-
Twitch. The goat.
But he was our waiter. So we were like talking to him, and I guess he knew like we were gamers, because like obviously we were like kind of sweaty gamers anyway. So he
Yeah,
came,
shout.
and I think he asked like, "Yo, are you guys going to E3?" Because E3 was that week as
Oh,
well.
it was.
And we were like, "No, we're going for the Call of Duty tournament." He's like, "Yeah, bro, I was kind of thinking about doing that."
He was
We
like,
were,
no,
like, kinda convincing him to go.
did he know there was a Call of Duty tournament? He was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
That's-
he did. Well, I thought he did, but he was kind of considering like not
Because
going.
we kind of like we told
We
him
told him that, and he was like, no
I've
way,
never been to
Pog.
one really.
Yeah.
But anyway, we like kind of convinced him to go. So that was
Yeah.
cool. Meeting him.
That was cool.
He's a chill dude.
And one of the things we said a lot during the trip
Uh-huh.
was "Good morning, y'all."
Good morning, y'all.
Oh
And
my
so we
God.
got Nesto to say it a lot.
Nah, he
Bro,
just,
that
it
was
was cultured
annoying.
with the memes, bro.
It was
In
annoying.
the public elevator, with, like a bunch of random people.
Yeah, we got in the thing, and he was like, aha, like so loud. Let's skip him forward a little bit. So we had our
Yeah.
IHOP. It was fire, bomb. IHOP's never bad. If
I don't
IHOP's
remember
bad, you're doing something wrong.
Is that where we went to that like place where they had all those stores?
We went
They had like a shoe
to-
store. It was
Yeah.
a freaking
That was that
disappointment.
day, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was like, oh, Jordan's
was
like, go for
rough.
$300 in StockX. Yeah, they're a rack here. I was like,
Bro, it was a joke. It was such
and then I spent $20 on the key machine.
I didn't spend anything.
No
bro.
regrets.
They were like geeking out over this like Marvel stores. Like, yeah, that's not me. But
All right,
We did
Scott.
went to that
some of this stuff was cool though.
It was
like,
cool.
We went to that cool nerd store. Remember we got the
Yeah,
wallet.
Oh
okay.
yeah, I was
Uh,
geeking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I was
that was a cool
straight
store. It just wasn't.
What was it called? Like Imperial Army or something like that? Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
Instagram.
I
Imperial
honestly
Army on
don't-
Instagram, correct.
That place was cool.
Shout
it
out
was
them,
really
sponsor
like,
me.
oh my god.
Gosh, this kid.
Anyway, that place was pretty cool though. But I don't even.
It was really great.
This is like
Yeah, we
4
went-
months ago. This is kind of.
And then we went to the
It's kind of late.
we went to the icy store or whatever.
Oh, the
Remember?
slushy store, and then
Oh, slushy
Ryan
store.
threw his
Fire.
freaking, he threw his
Oh
snow
my
cone on
my
the floor, bro.
God, I literally lost.
Ryan had his little snow cone, massive snow cone, right? He had his big snow cone, turned around, and it goes
I barely nudged
right,
it.
right onto the
one
floor.
job.
dude.
One
Oh,
job, dog.
Was it all over the counter?
I was
bro?
filming it, bro.
So
I was
bad.
filming it, and I was like, you know, I was like, aha, ha, like right into the mic.
Yeah,
I felt
I was
so
so
bad.
bad. I was so
Or
bad.
there's one girl working there by herself.
Yeah, it's one
so-
like 100-pound girl. She was tiny, bro. She was literally me.
Like, thankfully, we did help and like cleaned up a lot. So
I worked at an
That
ice
was
cream
just
shop
so
for 2
far, man.
years. That happens. It's just part of the game.
It's just part
It's part of the game. Just kids throwing crap on the
That's the
floor and
game.
leaving, and you're like, dude.
I'm gonna kind of backtrack real quick. I think like, we gotta talk about this. We actually like so obviously we went for the Call of Duty tournament. We went here for like a week, right? So we had like a few days.
Before
the
the
tournament
tournament. Yep.
yeah, we had
Like we were just kind of finding stuff to do around Anaheim. It was like this is kind of what
and,
that is.
one of the things that we could have done was the escape room.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, that would have been
would've
so
a
cool.
blast.
Would have been so much fun, bro.
Yeah.
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 I wonder how
Why
that
didn't
was
we
gonna
do
What do you
that?
think, Scott?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
know.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna defend myself right now. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let
Alright.
me give some context in case someone doesn't hear this. Scott was like, I don't know, dude. That's kind of scary. And we're like, bro, it's in the dark. There's nothing scary about it. And he's like, I don't know. Now defend
No, bro.
yourself.
It was scary, bro.
Like,
And like I'm not a fan of scary things. Alright. Like
It's
I don't
not
watch
scary.
What's
movies.
it supposed to be scary?
don't-
They
It's
start
supposed
you
to
out
be
in the dark, and then they turn the lights
No,
on, and they say,
bro,
get
said
out.
they're jump scares.
No,
They said
dude, that was the other one. There were 2 escape rooms. One was a scary
Bro.
one was like a bank heist.
Yeah.
Bro,
gonna
we're
do the
literally-
bank heist.
Like you can.
Bro,
do
I'll
an
pull
escape
up their
room anywhere.
website. I will do it.
I don't
Bro,
even
like-
remember the name.
I mean, either.
I don't know, bro.
Shout-outs.
And I'm
Shout-outs,
Garden Walk.
sponsor.
I guess I was kind of selfish of me. I wasn't feeling the escape room, though. I'll be honest.
Nah, it's okay.
That
What
was
about
selfish
anything
of me.
else?
What you mean?
What about doing anything that wasn't sit down and watch Call of Duty?
Okay, we're gonna get to that anyway.
Yo, Scott's getting roasted. This is now the roast of Scott Blast.
I will say the food we had was like so good. Like,
Oh,
everywhere
it was
we
went to,
everywhere we
uh,
went. What was that
We went
pizza
to
place?
California Pizza.
Oh,
It was like downtown. We saw like Zoom. We saw the whole Phase squad there. That was cool.
R.I.P. Phase.
Yeah,
We
right.
went to California Pizza, a really good place.
Dude.
That was
Yeah, I
so
think that was it.
good.
It was so.
That was
freaking
Scott's
good.
birthday dinner because my mom paid for it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, my birthday's like 3 days before we
My
left.
mom's a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She was clutch for that.
She was.
But yeah, we had some good food that day. Kind of explored around, and then Thursday, what? Thursday? I think we did Disney,
I think
right?
that's
Downtown
when
Disney.
that's when me and Preston
Oh,
got
That's
that
our
was
when
bag.
Ryan.
Thursday.
Wait, no,
That was
Scott got his bag
Thursday?
on Thursday.
No, Friday.
Yeah,
We
no,
waited
no,
an
that
extra
was
day.
Thursday.
Ryan,
Oh yeah,
you and I
didn't
got
talk
our bag
about
on
that,
Wednesday,
bro.
right?
We didn't even freaking talk
Oh,
about
but
that.
at this
I just
point-
all over again.
Okay, so let's hold on. Timeline for me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no bags. Thursday, Ryan and I got our bag, right?
We're like calling every single day. We're
Every
calling
single
American
day,
Airlines support.
2-hour wait. Every single day, like, where's my bag? And they're like, oh, I don't know, Arizona. And I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, bro, like,
It was always a different person. They were always like, "Oh, we're gonna get it to you. Don't worry, we got this. We got this." Literally,
We were on hold for
And
the
then-
whole time.
yeah. And they'd always be like, "Yeah, we fixed it." And then we call again. They're like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" Like it's like I
they're
don't know.
like,
your-
what do you need? No, we
this
don't have
happened
your
literally. This
bag.
happened like 5 times. Like I'm like, oh, that's okay. So that's basically so Preston and Ryan finally got their bags, but for some reason mine was not with
Because
theirs.
you were linked together on our same
Yeah.
code.
Yeah,
and
it was
you
like
weren't-
2
you were on
bags
a
are
different
coming.
page.
One is still being located. And I was sitting there. I was like, bro, it's literally gonna be one of our bags, and we're just flipping a coin to see who gets cucked.
Yeah.
So here they are. Here they are cheering about their bags, and like I didn't want to be like mean, bro. I was
Scott
like,
was sitting there
"Oh
freaking
my
out for like
God."
3
He
days.
was salt. He was salt.
Bro, I was salt, bro. It took me
It's all
like
in the chat.
so we kept calling about mine, which y'all were really cool about.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's not
appreciate
like I was
that.
just not gonna call about your.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I was gonna
Basically,
say
we-
your stupid
I
bag.
was literally halfway to say it, and I stopped.
So basically Wednesday, like when we weren't doing stuff in Anaheim, we literally came back to just freaking try to call American Airlines. Like we spent hours doing that. So
We
we
spent like
finally
half of the day.
decided to screw it and literally just pay for the Uber.
$90
go
Uber,
back-
by the way.
Yeah, to go back to LAX or to go to LAX, which is like an hour and a half away.
Yep.
We'd have to take an Uber there and back, and just to pick up my stupid bag. And literally when
That we
got
didn't
there,
know if it was there.
it's in baggage claim, right? It's literally
was the first
easiest
bag.
you can pick out. Like I literally gave
Scott
them a
goes-
perfect
Scott
description,
goes,
bro.
I think that's my bag. And we're
Like, it's a-
oh.
Literally
Like,
the
it's-
first one.
Literally.
Bro, like,
Literally the first one we saw was
Like it's a navy
Bag.
blue bag with yellow outline. Like nobody else has that kind of bag. So I literally
Just like
that's a
your phone
bad
case.
description. It's a navy blue bag with yellow straps.
it's like a girly phone case like you have, Scott, but a suitcase.
bro. But anyway, so it's literally the easiest bag. So we got it, piece of cake, thank God. Whatever. Nothing was taken. Nothing was messed with. Thank goodness. So ultimately it worked out. But so we took the Uber back. And then yeah, that's kind of how Thursday morning went. And then did we go downtown Disney afterwards? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
we went home, you
after-
changed. And we went to downtown Disney.
So that was cool. We didn't really want to go to the actual Disneyland because we didn't want to pay for like a few hours because it's really expensive to get in
It was
there.
like $200 for like 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, which is like ridiculous.
I don't think it
But-
was that much. I think it was like 90, but I still
No,
was
it
not.
was
No,
I'm
it
not
was
a Disney
definitely
person,
150.
first of all. I'm not a roller coaster person, second of all.
It just wasn't
But
worth it.
I'm like, I'm all for going to the Lego store and buying a James Bond vehicle.
Yeah, we did.
It just really wasn't
I
worth
did
it. But yeah, so we went to Disney. That was cool. Kind of hung out, and then
Friday came along, baby.
yep, and the tournament officially started, which was obviously why we went. I was super pumped.
Hold on, wait, before we
Um,
get into this, Chad asked a question, why don't I like Disney? I'll explain. It's not that I don't like Disney. I don't like amusement parks because I don't like being
Yeah, Preston
in
said he didn't
areas
like
with like
crowds.
hundreds and
Preston's-
hundreds and hundreds of people
Preston's
just for no
lame, bro.
reason. Yeah, Preston's lame, bro. I just held us back to do so many
the
fun
worst kind of
things.
person.
Yeah.
Herbie,
Yeah, who
thank you
doesn't
for
like
the
Disney?
5
Who
months.
the heck doesn't like
Honestly,
Disney?
he's
Subscribe
just
at tier
the
1
worst.
pog in the chat. I just don't like amusement parks. They're just not for me. But
No, I get that.
Scott doesn't like escape rooms or anything else, so you know.
Dude, I literally spent a month doing escape rooms straight. I don't want to hear it.
Did you?
Yeah,
'Cause
my
I've never
school
done
had
one.
an interim period, and the class I took was like a class on escape.
Okay, so Scott would have carried, bro. Like,
I would have carried you, baby.
Yeah, no, Dominic would have carried.
No,
Anyway,
yeah, big brains.
I've never done one, so I
the tournament-
I missed out.
so the tournament starts, right?
Tournament starts
And, like,
Friday.
we're Super hyped. The tournament was
Finally.
insane. Like it was honestly
Gorgeous.
so huge. Yeah, it was really cool. Like Atlanta was cool, but this was like definitely a step up from that. Like it was
definitely was.
legit.
No, it was so
They had a
big.
they had a huge main stage with like side bleachers that event. Because so many people were there. I guess it's because like it was the last Anaheim technically, and that's known as like the best open
No,
event.
I
So
think
everybody
Anaheim's
kinda,
always packed.
yeah, but like
It's
yeah,
Cali.
I mean, it's California. I mean, like, there's
true.
half the COD community probably in California.
And it was over the summer, so the event to go to. But there's a ton of people there. But that was cool. As far as summarizing the tournament, I guess we don't have to get too in depth about each day.
You know, I got 6th, and I'm still mad.
Bro, it's kind of weird,
Don't
right?
even
Because
get me started on freaking
Getting mad.
bells.
it was kind of
Yeah.
weird because like the year before we went to Atlanta, we were so like interested in like meeting players and stuff and getting like pictures and autographs. When we went to Anaheim, bro, we didn't do that at all. We just kind of like
No, we just kind of
chilled. Yeah, like we would see pros obviously.
We wanted to play.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone else wanted to play. Did you say, okay, Preston? I didn't even talk yet.
I said,
Ew.
bro.
Oh, I was like, bro. I was like, I didn't even
roasting
roast you
this
yet.
Okay, listen, bro.
Okay, wait,
the
no,
way they
wait,
had
wait,
it
You
set
but
up-
want to
wait,
do
wait.
anything, dog? What do you mean?
Wait,
Sorry, I
wait,
just wanted to
before
watch
Scott gets
COD, which
bullied,
is why
wait.
we were freaking
Before
dead.
Scott get- wait, chill.
All week, this man didn't want to do anything.
Bro, I just wanted to watch the event. That was
I'm
what?
talking about the rest of the week, dog.
Wait, what do you mean, bro? We did stuff like every day.
Bruh,
we missed out a lot.
we missed out on so much.
With
We
that
spent,
being
like-
said,
What do
with that being
Anyway,
said,
anyway.
I still had a great time. I would not trade anything
yeah,
we
yeah,
did
yeah.
for anything
No, it
else.
was-
I'm completely
it was
content
awesome.
and happy with everything everywhere it turned out, even losing my bag for like 3 days. I'm cool with it, made memories, I had fun. With that being said, Scott, play a freaking game!
Listen, bro. So the way they had this set up, right? So like
Okay.
Oh,
the things they wanted to play were these 2v2s, right? And this
You
is
don't
really
have
the
Blackout
worst
either.
setup. It was on the it was at the TCL booth, which is like a TV brand,
it
whatever.
was PlayStation.
So-
yeah.
So they
No,
had
it's
it
at
set
the
up where
PlayStation booth.
Yeah, PlayStation did it.
It was
What?
PlayStation.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so they're playing on like huge TVs. You can't use your own controller. They give you a freaking regular controller, bro. I've always used a
No,
scuff.
you
I'm
can
not
get a
trying to
scuff.
use it.
There's like scuff stations.
Worst conversation.
No, bro. You're playing on a big TV. People are standing up, bro. I was not a fan.
I
couldn't do
even
it.
played.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all were, like,
undefeated on
smoking,
land.
dude.
I just wanted to be known I'm undefeated on land.
Y'all were like smoking. No, bro. Y'all went to World War II and got.
I
smoked.
didn't
Yeah, I was
lose.
about to say we got smoked.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
Dominic fell off the map.
Oh, we got
man.
cooked. Yeah, we did. Dom cost. I got like 8 kills. Oh, that was fun. World War II
I hit
sucked.
the clayster. Oh,
I carried Dom in the first game.
all right, that's total bullshit.
No, y'all were nasty. Apparently, y'all were. Winning,
I
like,
literally
every
had
single
more
game.
kills than you, dog.
You didn't.
My
You
gosh, Dom's
clutched
meant to pull
one
up.
game.
Dom's
We
meant to pull
tied.
up a scoreboard. Dude,
You
I
clutched one map. I mean,
was literally world starring people on that like PlayStation booth. I was like 188 people with the SOG. It was awesome.
Yeah, we're actually disgusting.
Too bad you
Or,
didn't play.
I was like. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I never like had an interest in playing, to be honest.
That's
Like, I
literally
never
the
really
furthest thing from the truth. Scott was like, "Oh, I can't wait to
Wait,
play COD.
what?
I can't wait to play COD." Then we get there and he's like, "I'm not playing COD."
Yeah, if we're playing like freaking on monitors, the way we should be playing, not standing at a TV playing a 2v2 against, it's like a joke. Well, like I didn't want to do that. I'd rather watch the actual competitive play.
You wouldn't. I mean, we offered to play at the other stuff too, but
I don't know, bro. Like I played the Blackout Station. I wasn't really there to play, to be honest. I was more there to watch. So like that was kind of what I enjoyed, to be honest. So anyway, so the tournament was cool. Oh wait, this Herbie has a question.
let's hear it, Herb.
bro.
If I get roasted one more time, I swear.
Face
Don't
daddy.
forget
Who was the biggest weenie on the trip? Scott, bro. Like, hold on,
Scott.
wait.
Yeah.
Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. Let's take a
No,
vote.
Listen. This is the
Dude, Chep.
Bro, I
Preston
actually
was a
this is
child.
Cool, bro.
I was a
Preston
child
little
too.
No, no, because Scott was the child too.
Preston
Hold
was
on,
the
wait.
child.
Explain yourself. How?
Scott was the weenie.
How was I a child? I
I-
want to hear it.
I was the mom, and then I was the dad.
Scott was the dog, bro.
Dude, yeah, hey, no, dead ass.
Yeah,
Ryan
Scott's
almost-
fuming.
I was,
Yo, Ryan did almost kill Scott, bro.
I,
It was like the second night, and Scott was like, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off with the light, and Ryan was like, Scott, if you turn that light on again, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'll explain this. I'll explain it. So,
Yo,
two
Scott's so
beds, obviously
quiet.
Queens and everything, and I was with Preston, and I was on the far end, closer to the nightstand,
Mhm.
and then Scott was on the other side of the nightstand, and we were closer to each other, so we were facing each other pretty much. And so Scott took his little phone and then did the camera flashing on my face, and I said, Scott, I swear to God, if you don't do that one more time, I'm literally gonna come over there and kill you. He's like,
Bro, did this turn into a roasting session? I'm annoyed now.
Dude, I
just-
can't help you. You gave us so much material.
and Scott goes,
Oh,
bet,
it's
it does it, and then I went over there.
faults.
And then he went over there, and then I was like, Ryan, just sleep with Tom. I'll have Scott come sleep in my bed. And then Scott was spooning me every night.
Yeah, Scott, Tom took the covers.
Yeah, Dom did yoink the covers. I got up one night in the middle of the night, looked over, and Dom was like a burrito, and Ryan was literally shaking. He's so cold. Yeah, Scott was literally.
I wouldn't get that crazy. But...
Scott was
No, it
a
was
child, bro.
All right, so now that we're done picking at me, anyway, the tournament,
The tournament,
while
yeah.
we were freaking there, was cool.
Face choke.
Oh, never mind.
Bro, so Friday was kind of Saturday was cool. Saturday, the Optic Phase played for the first time. It was really
choked.
crazy. That was like
So hard.
that was the match where it was Stump versus William in the 1v1 round 11.
Yeah, and then,
right?
and then he
Was
choked
that?
like huges. Yeah.
Bro, that was
Yeah,
insane.
it was.
It was
They were playing
wild.
for bomb, and then he was in the corner with the ICR, and then Scump just bullied him, the SOG, and then
Was that in Anaheim?
that was a choke. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I
it's a
choke.
100%.
Oh,
that
I'm
was at
thinking about.
Anaheim.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about a different one when Scump was like bullying Haggy in that corner.
Yeah, they pushed FaZe into losers, and then they
I'm
choked
thinking about when he did
against,
to Haggy or whoever.
That was a crazy match, bro. That was
That
like
was
the
a
most
good
intense thing
match.
ever. So
And
many
then they
people
choked
were-
against
There were
the
so
team.
many. There were so many super close matches at Anaheim.
Yeah.
Like so
Yeah.
many.
I mean, it
like
was a
like
good
within.
tournament.
Yeah, it was
was.
probably like I'll be serious. Like even if I was at home and watched all of it, that probably would have been the best viewing experience tournament I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Like it was literally so close and just good matches all week, and it was great.
I will say this: it was like that, unless it was 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves literally
Hunter Thieves steamrolled everyone they played. They were
Yeah.
literally like, "Oh, Gen G, pff, dead."
Like that was when they were on their form. They literally like kind of ran through everybody that tournament. That was pretty.
They rocked people. It was
Yeah.
wild.
But literally like that's probably my favorite part of the tournament was like that Saturday night. It was like winter semis. It was 100 T versus Optic, and that was like the most intense thing ever. Like people were just antsy for that match,
Yeah.
bro.
That
Like,
was a
everybody
good
was waiting
match.
for that.
That
It
was a
was
good
crazy
match.
intense.
Oh, feels bad.
Priest with his fat neck, clutching.
No, because Optic won the first hard point, and everybody's going nuts. And-
He said first has got his fat neck.
Preston
Hey, you know what?
shows me a picture of Priest's neck, and I go, "Wow, it's a really fat neck." And then that was a joke.
You know
of
what
the-
else was
of the trip.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue.
Oh, we'll get to that, bro. Saturday was the day. Wasn't that the day that 100 Thieves had that merch release, bro? Let's talk about that. That
We
was
sat in
insane.
line for the hoodie I'm wearing right now for 4 hours.
No, bro. So here, fast forward or not? Go back really quick.
Fast
So
forward,
like it got
rewind?
announced that 100 Thieves had like a merch drop thing. They would have the event, which is like the first time they had ever done that. It was really cool. It got announced like a week before, and so we were like the whole time we're like, oh, it'll be good, guys. We'll just show up like 30 minutes before the thing will be good.
LOL.
Yeah, well, like, oh, you know, we'll show up at 6:30 in the morning. Wait, speaking about 6:30 in the morning, Scott. Scott might have been a detriment for like half the trip, but getting up
Preston,
stupid
you're-
early
Preston,
behind
you
the
are
rest of
changing
the
topic
people.
way too much, bro. I'm like, wait, hold on. So anyway,
Wow.
dude,
I was
no,
gonna
in
say
the
our
middle- I
morning
was literally-
Starbucks runs.
Bro, yes, but I was in the middle of this. Hold on. Anyway, bro, we were so the 100 Thieves thing. So like the whole like yeah, we'll just like show up 30 minutes before the venue opens. We'll be fine. Like we'll probably be at the front of the line. We literally get there and the line is like literally around.
It was like around the it was around the building, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
apparently these nerds got here like 5 a.m. and just stood outside the venue. Yeah,
These nerds,
And
bro.
Fate.
just for a
Big
cream
huge
hoodie,
fat
bro. I
cock.
lost full. I didn't get a cream hoodie. I lost full.
I got what I
Actually,
wanted.
So, oh, can I say something? So me and Scott are large individuals, I would say, or 6 foot
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
And then
They're
so
tall.
like all the merch that was left for us was medium and everything. So we were so mad.
It
I
did
still bought a
happen.
hoodie, but I was kind of pissed.
Yeah,
Hey,
basically, we were at the back of the line. We didn't get a lot, but it's okay.
if you're ever trying to give away that hoodie, I'm right here. Or I could do it on my stream. No, I'm just playing.
All right, Preston, what were you saying, bro? Sorry, I just wanted to finish up.
You're good. The 5 a.m. not 5 a.m. like 6 a.m. Starbucks runs.
Yeah, so Dominic and Ryan like were lazy and wanted to sleep in till 10 every morning, and so
Yeah,
like.
we were
Yeah.
probably dumb.
It is.
It is.
No, I honestly get it though. I don't know. I couldn't sleep. I was just so.
Scott was restless. He was like, "Bro, let's go downstairs." And I was like, "Okay, Scott." And I went
Yeah.
downstairs. And we got that pink thing from Starbucks like 5 days in a row.
The paint drink, bro. We would see the casters and stuff come in that morning. So they'd always come in.
Yeah, like Pac-Man, like Nameless, whoever. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. But like,
You
yeah, we.
see, and you didn't recognize. We fast right back.
Oh no, Burns, dude! I'm like Burns'
Yeah.
biggest fan.
This
Walked
kid
past him,
calls
didn't realize.
himself An E United fan. He doesn't even know who.
Let me just look at the flag on my
I know,
wall.
right?
Dude, I knew who it was. It just right when it happened. I'm
Did
just,
you?
it blew over me, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I swear I knew who it was. It just blew
Scott
right
goes,
over my head.
You know who that is? He's like.
I was like,
"What?"
no. I was like, no. I was like, who is that, Scott? I was like, I know who it is, but I can't remember. And he was like, dude, that's Burns. And I was
Fake
like,
fan.
dude,
Fake fan in the chat.
if you want to talk about fake fans, Scott.
Okay, wait.
Okay, no, Preston, no. Actually, I'm gonna
lose
defend Scott.
No,
No,
don't
defend
defend
Scott.
Scott.
No.
You were a true bandwagon.
Bro, can we talk about when Dominic wanted to throw
me
hands?
bandwagon. Wait. Shh. Wait, Ryan. Me bandwagon with United?
No, 100 Thieves. You're wearing
Dude, that is a fault.
Oh, my
I
team
like
got
to-
knocked out. They were my number 2.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Of course they were. What? Ryan. Bro,
Oh.
look, you're a diehard FaZe fan. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Ryan, when FaZe got knocked out, Ryan was like, oh, and he still wore his FaZe hoodie.
Yeah.
But I bought a $100 100 Thieves geography hoodie, and I'd be caught dead lying in the street, no freaking hoodie on my body if I didn't wear it at that event.
Preston just bandwagon under thieves.
Yeah,
basically.
bandwagon.
Yeah, that's what happens. Scott bandwagons everybody who gets big. Cloud
Good
chaser.
try. Good.
Scott, I miss you.
Anyway, so
We need another Starbucks run.
okay. Dude, this kid like starts roasting me. Anyway, so bro, can we talk about when Dominic wanted to literally throw hands all because like just
Scott, you were being rude. You were being rude.
You
That
were
was too
being
far.
such a douche.
You were, dude, Scott, you were in the wrong. Scott, you were in the
You
wrong.
are.
I called you that and you flipped out on me, bro.
Yeah, because you know damn well. All y'all know that I've been diehard Optic
Yes, for like
from the
4
beginning.
years now. Yeah, like 4 years.
Be a Cloud9,
No,
but
even
that was
before that.
I've
but
only
it's
known you
also-
for like 4 years, so.
No, my fault. They
yeah,
couldn't catch
see-
up.
What?
What'd you say?
Wait, what did you say?
Go
No,
on.
I was getting pissed because literally until 100 Thieves came into the scene, even when 100 Thieves came into the scene,
Black Ops
all
3.
right? Yeah,
Trash.
all of us were rooting Optic.
And then,
All of a sudden, this merch comes out, this and that, and all of a sudden, my man's is diehard 100 Thieves.
Nah, bro, Nate, that's my guy. Like I was a fan of them even before they were good.
that's what he'd say if Scum streamed more.
Dude, you are annoying me.
I'll just say, in my defense, I started like an EU when they won like Atlanta and IW or something.
True.
I started like an EU then when it was like silly. I mean, I can go get my hat, bro. I got Silly and them to sign it. Like I got the Silly Gunly. Nah, not Gunless. I got the Silly,
yeah.
the Silly Clay,
And
Pristini
Nameless?
Arcides. Nameless. Oh no.
Oh man,
What's up, Gunless?
No,
Bro,
man.
that's another story.
That's-
That's a
Shout out
whole
to
nother
Evan.
story. We'll get to that. Shout out Evan.
That's a whole different.
We'll get to that one day.
So the tournament was cool overall. Yeah, I mean, watched
Yeah.
a bunch of
Scott, wrap it up. Who won?
100 baby, run it up.
All right.
I took
But they
a
literally
picture
didn't lose a. I don't think they lost a match the whole tournament. They barely lost a match.
They didn't lose a game.
yeah.
Wait, did they go?
They lost.
They
No,
lost
they
grand
lost
finals
a
round
match.
1, right?
Like barely. They lost like maybe one map.
No, they lost grand finals round 1, didn't they? Like they had to
No.
go second game with Gen G, didn't they?
No.
No.
Beat Gen G
You know who
three
didn't
times.
lose
Did-
a match?
did they smoke you?
Didn't win
They
a
bodied.
Oh,
Beat Gen G
Envy.
3 times.
Yeah, Envy didn't win a single match.
Envy got
It was
rocked.
0-12 and got kicked.
All right, Herb asked a question. He said, favorite pro you met at the event?
None because this kid wouldn't.
Bro.
Dang, that was mean. I talked to Pristini for a couple of minutes. He was cool.
Not
I
this
talked
event.
Christine was
Prim-
mad though.
You
But
talked to
it
Krim?
went
What
up.
did you just sulk and yell at you?
Oh man.
I talked to
That's literally all it was. Oh man.
oh god,
We saw Hitch in the elevator. That was
Oh, yeah, we saw Hitch in the alley. He was cool. I was wearing the Vision shirt, and he was like, "I like your shirt, bro." And I was like, "Yes!" Like,
Yeah.
I mean, one
I
of
was
the
so
United
happy.
people, I forgot.
Not this
Like,
event, but
you
last
You got a
event.
picture with Zero.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool. Last event I met Zumu in Atlanta.
And I
that
saw,
was fun.
Zoom was the goat.
I saw
that was
Tyler.
Yeah,
From,
I got to
United.
meet.
Tyler?
I got to
Oh,
meet
Abizi.
Octane.
Yeah. Yeah, he was walking by, dude. He was like 3 feet tall. What's that?
Dang.
Poor dude.
Man just
Ryan
roasted
said,
him.
"Hey, what's up?" and gave him a high five, and then Tyler was like, "Oh."
I punched him in the face by accident. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Shorter than Dom? Shorter than Dom, yeah. Dang, Sid, that was
Yeah.
savage, bro.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be known. Not the shortest one in the call right now.
And that's debatable.
I'd also like it to be known that if all of us had a battle royale 1v1v1v1, I'd lose. If we got in
I
a
think
fight,
Dom-
I'd get smoked.
I think it's still be Dom who wins.
Oh, Dom would be, I think,
Like real life?
yeah, Dom would
Yeah.
rock
Oh,
any
yeah,
of us
y'all
in a
are
fight.
dead. Y'all are dead.
I would,
LOL.
Yo, I
I
would
don't
come
know
in
what
last
Literally,
place. Next would be Scott,
you guys would have
Ryan,
the
and
team.
yeah, and Dom.
I come in close second because we actually like wrestled, I think, in the park.
Yeah, Ryan's actually like mad strong for his height, but Scott and I would get rocked. Love you, Scott, but I'd get rocked too. I'd lose a fight to you too, Scott, so I'd get rocked, but it'd be lit.
Yeah, I would probably say I would be third, for sure.
That's a respectable.
What?
Yeah. He goes, yeah, I'd probably
Yeah.
say I'd kill Preston. Yeah.
Listen, I don't even think that Scott would even fight somebody.
Yeah, Scott would get hit once and go.
That's true,
"Ah!"
bro. I'd
I'd
be like apologizing.
I would try to fight, but I'd get rocked. It'd be funny.
Smack somebody. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, did that
Sorry.
hurt? And then.
Got hit somebody. Ow.
Okay.
Nailed. Sorry.
Alright, where are we at?
Sat in line for 4 hours. 100 Thieves thing. 100 Thieves won the event. United got knocked out 6. Optic got 3rd.
We went swimming.
Went
4
swimming in a
times.
hot tub like 4 times.
I was
Korean
I was-
Cost me
barbecue.
$9 a freaking time.
Per
That was-
person?
that
Hey,
was
but
dumb.
we made it.
Yeah.
We every cent.
But it was
That's-
fun.
Just go freaking swimming with expensive.
We played
And then we did
basketball.
basket, Yeah.
I probably
That
made it
gym
in the
was
basket
horrible.
one time. It was. The ceiling was too low.
Yeah.
They made the
ceiling
ceiling
was 10
so
feet.
short.
Literally, yeah.
Ceiling was 10 feet tall.
Yeah, you couldn't shoot it without. You couldn't have an arc or hit the ceiling. It
The
most
ceiling was like
frustrating
actually
thing I've
10
ever
feet
played.
tall. Ryan's not even like joking. Hot
Right,
tubs
yeah,
are
hot
great.
tub-
Facts.
I
The hot tub was
hanged on the
fun, too.
rim.
Hot tub was definitely fun.
Darn. I want to go back.
And then we did Korean barbecue if you want to go into that.
Bro. Oh my god.
Game changer.
Game changer. Definitely doing
It
that
was
again.
so cheap. It was so cheap.
Korean
That's
barbecue
not
was so-
Did you say
it was
cheap?
For all
Bruh.
of us, 400.
It was cheap.
400? You wish.
400 for
It was
all
like
of us.
$28 a person.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't
I mean,
that bad.
That's
We ate a
that's
ton of
not.
food.
I mean, like
Food
that's what a
items.
steakhouse. If you went to a mediocre at best steakhouse,
Yeah,
It was a freaking ton of food.
but
so much. It was so
super good. Definitely worth it. Have to do that again.
Mhm.
It was awesome.
And, like, what's sad is like there's no Korean barbecue where I'm at, or like near.
You know where there
we're, like,
is?
stuck with nothing, bro.
There's
Charlotte?
one, and
We
it's
can just
near
come
to
to
a
Charlotte.
sketchy ass gas station.
You could
That's
just
how-
come to
that's how
Charlotte.
bad
We
it
could do,
is.
dude. Hole in the wall places are probably the best. But with that being said, we could just come to Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah,
Korean barbecue, Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Meet up.
Meet up, fan meet up, Charlotte. We're in South Carolina with no Korean barbecue. Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
facts. Facts.
Facts. yeah.
They
Actually,
actually
that's it.
opened one out here.
Oh shoot.
Really?
Going to
Chicago meetup V2.
Chicago meet up.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway,
I'm gonna go in
Yeah, that
order of the Discord call, favorite moment and or memory from the event overall.
we're going to that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, unless you had something else you wanted to say, Scott.
No. Go for it. Your podcast, bro.
I am first on the little list in Discord, so my favorite moment was honestly probably Korean barbecue. It was nice to actually just get a minute to sit down and just be with the homies and try something new that all of us had never done before. And it was a nice just hangout moment and cherish it, definitely. Ryan, you're next.
God, this is a tough one. I would say
Yeah.
either like Korean barbecue, or like just being in like crowd, like just
Yeah.
all of us there, just hyping up and everything. And even like at the pool was really nice because all we did was talk about stuff. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was
That
good.
and freaking throw that.
So that little foam
Uh-huh.
football, yeah.
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 That was.
All right, Ryan, that was 3. Scott, you're next.
Fun, man.
Yeah, there's actually a lot I could pick. Honestly, probably the best moment had to be the 100T optic match. Just being able to be in that crowd and like
That
be a
was
part of that
awesome.
atmosphere
Yeah.
was like really cool for me. Just because like that was kind of the matchup that everybody always wanted to see. Like the crowd was insane. Like the match was insane. Like it was just,
Dashy was insane.
yeah.
Dude, he's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's actually.
Who was
crazy.
that football player who was there?
Oh,
Played
Trishenko.
on the
Chad,
Oh,
yeah,
just-
he goes
Chad
there. That was,
Ochocinco.
that was kind of dope.
That was cool. I don't know who he is, but that was cool. Roast me in the comments.
Alright.
Dominic,
Yeah.
favorite moment?
Mine had to have been. Absolute moment. I think that scump clutch. The scump clutch.
Wait, Herbie, you have to be joking, right?
Against Fate.
I mean that's dude.
Against
God.
Fate.
Yeah, Herb said question for everybody. Who's the best looking person in the Discord call and why is it pressed?
Wait, Herbie, are you faded, bro?
Scott, where's your mic? Or where's your camera, bro?
Bro, I probably should buy one.
You probably should. No, I could have
I
us
don't
in...
stream.
I mean, like, yeah, but I mean, the camera's not gonna hurt you.
No, I'm just kidding. It probably espresso.
Yes. Yes, dude.
No, well,
Yes,
actually,
let's go.
I think Ryan
I think Ryan's
is an
attractive.
attractive guy.
I think
I
Ryan-
just think he's
I
awkward.
honestly thought Dominic. I thought Dominic was going to gas himself
Dang.
up low key. I thought he was gonna be like, honestly, I think
I
I'm
thought
the best.
Dominic was about to be like, honestly, I'm,
No, wait,
I'm
no.
sexy.
I do not have an ego like that.
I think
No, wait,
Ryan's
no.
probably the Ryan.
No,
Alright,
no,
look.
I said I honestly think it's Ryan.
Yeah, hold on. I'll break it down.
Hey,
Dude,
no, deadass. This dude's low-key ripped.
Yeah, Ryan's a tank.
Yo, hold on. I'll break it down for the chat. All right, look, Ryan. He's tall, dark, and handsome.
Alright, I don't know about the whole.
No,
dark-
his hair is dark. His hair is dark. He's got dark
He's an
hair.
athlete.
Yeah,
Plays
he's an
basketball.
athlete. He plays basketball, bro.
Honestly,
He's
the
got
entire
nice
package.
hair. He can grow a beard, like, chin thing, bro. And not only that, but he's taller than you're gonna be. He's got radio voice. Like, dude, that's literally... Ryan, say anything.
Hey, it's me, that
See,
boy.
see, and this is what I mean. He's just awkward.
Yeah, I mean, like, my voice is awful. And then you
Honestly,
have
I'm
people
just
like
trying to be
Ryan
like
who
Ryan.
just... Yeah, I just want
I
to live
think
like
I
Ryan,
sound
bro.
like a pothead.
No, I don't think so.
Sound like a full on.
I think
I think you sound like,
sound like
you sound like a
great
15-year-old,
pothead.
but Scott,
was,
what do you think? Who's the most attractive in the call, Ryan?
That is such a weird question to ask.
No, it's not. But, yo, if you don't kiss your
Alright.
homies goodnight,
You know
are
what?
you really homies?
Yeah, I'm
really, you're
gonna have
talking about your
to, I'm
like
gonna have
four
to
best
pass
friends.
on that one.
All right,
Oh
well,
my-
Ryan
You can
wins.
sit yourself. All right, well,
Drag
I
me in
said
and y'all
Dom.
get smoked.
I said Dom 100%.
I say Ryan. I
Uh,
say Ryan. Ryan wins.
I'd say Ryan.
Ryan wins my vote. Dude, I went from
Y'all
being the
are
most
some
attractive in the call
copycats.
to getting no votes. I actually lost full.
Yeah, and I'm like the one that hasn't dated at all.
Nah, it's okay. You're just holding out for the good one, bro. Whoever
Speaking
dates
of
you's gonna be
dating,
blessed.
shout out Sid.
Shout out
I don't
Sydney,
kiss,
the
I don't
goat.
kiss until marriage.
Facts. It's only gay if you don't leave the socks on.
Dude, what?
All right. Nothing wrong with being gay. Sid said, "Yo, socks on equals
So, like,
not gay."
As far as so what do we left to talk about?
I mean, the flight home, $17 slice of pizza in the
that was
airport.
freaking miserable, bro. I got the gamer flu
You
like
did?
halfway through the travel day, and I felt literally terrible. It was awful. Like, our last flight home, I literally like my ears were stinging for literally the last hour and a half, and I thought I was having a panic attack, bro. I literally thought I was gonna.
I thought Scott was gonna
Yeah,
cry on the plane.
close.
Scott was actually freaking out.
No, bro, I was close. My ears were literally gonna explode because I had like a sinus thing.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah,
all
Scott
that
was, like,
congestion
freaking out.
up in my ear.
And because
Scott was
the
like, "Oh my
altitude
God,
or whatever.
I think I'm getting sick. I think I'm getting sick. I'm like, Scott.
Bro, I felt so. I was sick for like a week after that. It was.
Yeah, we got in the car and Scott was like, he literally clocked out.
Yeah, bro, I had the gamer.
He had the gamer flu. He got leg long.
Gamers are disgusting. But yeah, the travel day was better though. We didn't lose our bags. Everything worked.
Yeah, on the way back, we actually had bags, bro. It was lit.
Actually, we did lose
Favorite
one
guy.
thing. I lost something.
Oh
So,
no, the
I
PlayStation bag
lost-
from
so,
Atlanta.
I got a bag from Atlanta, and I got everyone to sign it, including Evan. and a
No.
bunch of other people.
No,
And
dude. I need to give Ryan
Oh,
mine,
I
bro.
lost
I
it,
forgot
and
about you. I'm telling you, you forgot it
At the venue.
I forgot it somewhere. I
And some
don't
kid
remember.
Yeah,
yoinked
at
it,
the
bro.
venue.
He saw Scump and he was like, "Oh my god!" and took it, bro.
Either
also, real
Dude,
quick,
I mean,
this is really random, but I forgot about this. In and out, we tried it. Actually, trash. To be
What?
honest. actually trash.
I thought it was
actually
great.
leaving.
I thought it was good. Ryan just died, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, compared to Five Guys, it stands no chance. I'll be honest.
I've
Oh,
still
yeah.
never had Five Guys.
I think that's fact.
I've never
Compared to
had
Five
it.
Guys,
In
it
and
was
out,
average
in and
as
out.
at best.
All right, we got a question
but
from the
the
chat. This is from
fries
Stubby.
are awful.
He said, speaking of pizza, what's your favorite kind of pizza? I'll go first. I like green peppers and spinach on cheese pizza.
What?
That's
And
my favorite kind. Ryan, you're next.
Meat lover.
Oh.
Pepperoni sausages, baby.
Ryan likes to feel like his stomach's
I like
inside
to feel
out.
fat, but I'm not.
Oh, like
Scott,
a
favorite pizza?
specific kind?
you're just straight pepperoni, bro.
Okay, Scott's basic.
That's
Dom, you.
right. My go-to
An
is
apple pin.
all right. Is Lou Malnati's. All right.
Ma'am?
Wait, what?
Hold on. Wait, what? Repeat that?
Lou Malnati's. It's
Oh,
a
it's-
Chicago. It's not Illuminati's. I always
Wait,
thought
it's
it
the
was.
Chicago pizza. I
All
lost.
right. Deep dish
That's
stuffed
cheating.
crust. All right.
Yeah.
With pepperoni, garlic, and mixed olives.
Okay, that
Oh.
sounds freaking pretty good.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Dude, of
Bruh.
course the Chicago guy would pick the deep dish pizza, honest.
Mm.
I got canceled. I got canceled for my pizza, bro. If you never had spinach and green peppers on a pizza, it's fire.
What kind of combination is that, bro?
It's relatively healthy as far as pizza goes, if we're being honest.
Like,
I don't
when
like
I
to
hear
eat
about
and
favorite
feel bad.
pizza, I don't hear green peppers and
Bro, we've
whatever
all seen
spinach.
my taste in clothes and shoes. We know I'm freaking weird. Like,
you're not weird, bro.
no, I don't care. Being weird's cool.
No, hey, no, dead ass.
Pizza's not made to be healthy.
Spinach.
Spinach is
All
fire.
right, on a deep dish pizza is actually fire.
Spinach
We're
on
really
like
on a
anything's good,
tangent.
bro.
What do you
Okay.
think?
Dude, I ate that spinach and cheese wrap from Starbucks in the morning with my pink drink. So good. Honest. Pizza's not made to be
One thing
healthy.
that's like really good about this trip, we didn't get 5-finger discount, and we didn't get like nagged on.
We didn't
at all
get
by
what? What
strangers.
was that? Hold on. What was that first one?
Yeah, we honestly were
figured
just
this
really
out.
chill.
What is that?
Stealing.
Wait, it's what?
Someone stealing from you.
Oh,
We never had to-
I
we
thought you
never
meant
really
like
had-
getting like
well, we
fisted
never
or something,
really-
bro.
Yeah.
We never really like had like a chance to get in like sketchy situations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they-
surprised not a single hobo went to us and asked for money and
I mean-
steal some.
One asked for toothpaste.
Okay. Anyway,
She was like, "Yo, gotta eat toothpaste." I ran so fast.
bro, how did this get into a food conversation?
I know.
It's the chat. I don't know. I blame the chat. Onions on vegetable? What?
Is there
Dude,
anything we're missing from this trip?
anything we're missing from the trip?
It was good. Uber drivers, first experience. Honestly,
Uber was
pretty good.
cool.
Just
In-N-Out was
hard.
good.
We met that guy who knew that Overwatch player.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Or-
He was
or-
space
LA.
space
Or-
Overwatch.
or-
Yeah, he was an Uber driver. He was not family related, but new space.
He was
from
he was
Overwatch.
his
I'm not gonna try.
Barber.
I wasn't gonna say
well,
it,
his
but okay.
hairstylist.
I wasn't gonna say it, but okay.
I don't know what's wrong with that.
I
Were you
wouldn't.
gay?
No, I just didn't want to. I mean, I never mind. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I just didn't want to make it weird. Now people are gonna. Nah, no one.
You're
watches that.
making it weird. What?
Making it weird up. Like,
Literally,
avoiding
it would have just been brushed over.
Never mind.
Yeah, epic fail. Clip that.
Wait, who the hell said Brussels sprout?
I don't even
Bro.
know if I've eaten Brussels sprouts, bro.
Why
Got
are we
my
talking
favorite
about
team
freaking
picked out for the
fish?
upcoming season.
Oh, that's
I-
gross.
Ooh.
Well, they're not all announced yet.
Well, like they're
Man.
pretty much leaked. They're pretty much all.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I
shoot, if the
know-
Atlanta team's like
I
simping them, then
know,
yeah,
but-
the Atlanta team, I
but-
would assume.
I
Not
think it's
league.
hard to go. I think I have a few. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick a favorite team, to be honest. I'm kind of like I've kind of decided to kind of just be a fan of the whole. Like obviously that doesn't mean I'm gonna be a bandwagon. I think it's easy to pick out the team. Like obviously the Chicago team with Formal supposedly Hector.
Ryan looked at the
Yeah.
stream.
I think that's the easy, obviously the easy pick. There's also that team who's supposed to be nasty with Slasher, Kenny, Dashy, TJ, and JCap.
They're not gonna do anything. They're gonna get
Scott just
smoked.
looking
No,
for the
they're
next
not.
gonna-
bandwagon.
No,
No, that's not true.
no, they're gonna get smoked.
Um,
Slasher sucks.
I don't know, bro. I'm a big fan of Scraps and Westkins, to be honest. So kind of leaning.
I'm
towards
with
them.
Scott, but I'm gonna phrase it better than I'm being a fan of the esport. I'm a fan of players. I like specific
I think
people a
it's
lot.
tough 'cause
Real big
everybody's
Scraps
split.
fan. Real big. What's his name? Simp. You know, BZ.
Ian
I
hasn't
like the
talked about
kids.
this a lot.
Ooh,
It's
Atlanta,
like
Atlanta might be a
teams
good team to
changing
pull
a lot.
for as well.
Yeah, Atlanta's gonna be a good team to pull
Close.
for. I like Illy. I'm really excited to see what he does. Like Clay a lot. You know.
Bro, that team's gonna be disgusting. I'll be honest. Like they have a really good combination of players.
It's gonna be exciting to see what happens. I'm really excited.
I'm worried for Atlanta because I don't think they have the leadership, but
Yeah.
the talent is there. I just don't
Could
think
be
they're gonna be able to have.
Haven't been
I don't know if
feeling
they're gonna
out.
mesh as well.
What's that
Yeah,
team
BZ
supposed to be? A BZ Simp? Who else?
Barista, Maniac, and Stella. And, yeah,
Wait, Maniac? What?
yeah, Major Maniac.
Oh, I thought literally like Maniac, like
Oh
Optic.
no,
Isn't
not
he
like
a Euro?
Or no, it's Mike. It's Mike. He was on Genji last year. He's fried everybody literally all year.
Yeah, but I thought he was a European.
Mike? Major Maniac?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I think for me, my favorite teams are gonna be. R.
Dom, who's your
It
favorite
really
team?
is. It's just weird.
Dallas?
Say
I
that
think
again?
Dominic's gonna be
Who do you
Chicago
think?
all the way.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
100% I'm
I forgot.
Chicago. What?
Stupid punk got an actual team in his city. Oh, that's
Oh,
well.
Stubby, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, dude.
A good bit of teams have been playing out, so it's
Vinny's the
uncertain.
man.
Oh, Zinni? Oh yeah, Zinni. Yeah.
Dude, he
I'm a
added me.
C9 fan.
Yeah, who's this
Oh my
C9
God.
fan? Monka
Bro,
S,
bro,
bro.
Stubby, Zinny accepted my friend request on his Optic like sub account.
That's because
Like,
you're a sub. Oh,
His
it's
Optic
Optic sub.
Darwin account, bro. I have him on my friends list. I feel pretty proud of that.
Is that a massive text message? No, it's an email. Nice. I got scared.
Zinny, I'm a fan of Zinny, bro.
Scott's a
He's
fan of
that guy.
Zinni. It's Scott's a fan of Zinni, like freaking Dom's a fan of Octane.
Cocktail?
Yeah. The man, the myth, the
Crim,
legend, verified with
Crim
Yeezys.
Octane is up there for me.
Dom's
I
a
mean,
big AR fan. He just likes all the AR players,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Krim is the number one.
Yeah. I mean, for a while it was Octane. I think, what was that, Black Ops 3 that it was like?
Even like World War
World War II, you're a big Octane fan, but he was on
II,
Optic.
it's Octane all the way.
But even before then, he was a fan of him.
True.
Yeah.
I know,
These
but,
are
like,
these
No,
are facts.
Black Ops 3.
Velocity, he was like insane.
Yeah, Black
Octane
Ops
was the
3
guy
was
who
in
used the
Europe.
stupid ICR.
No,
in Black Ops 3,
Black
wasn't
Ops
it?
3 for me, one of my favorite was Nagafin, remember?
Also a Clayster fan. Yeah, you'd use the stupid PO6, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, look. This is a time for another thing. Does anyone have any
Glacier
wrapping
is a
up
good
stuff?
dude.
I like Clay a lot. Does anyone have any wrapping up stuff they want to say about the event or on the podcast while all of us are here?
It's kind of weird because we kind of just like spitballed this. We haven't talked about this like literally at all.
That is the
since
truth.
it happened.
That is the truth.
Honest for me, like I think about. Go ahead.
I think if we have the opportunity, we should try doing something like this again. Who knows, especially with,
Franchising.
yeah, with franchising, it might be a little difficult. But if there is one in Chicago, okay,
We got a spot to stay at.
You guys can
host.
come, and Herbie is like
2 hours
4 hour
away?
drive.
4 hours,
Bro,
yeah.
Herbie hates COD.
That's
Though.
right.
Herb will come to hang out with us, bro.
But
He
he'll
doesn't
come
care.
to just chill. What do you-
Scott's like,
Herb,
Herb doesn't
tell
hate
me you
COD.
wouldn't.
you be
COD is
catfish
life,
on.
bro.
He, look,
COD
he
is
would
life.
come. He would come.
Best video game of all time, Call of Duty.
Scott, stop talking. I'm just playing. What were you gonna say?
No, real talk. It's honestly that event was like one of the coolest things I've ever done in my entire life. I definitely think about it all the time. I really, like, I'm doing my best to make sure that's not the last time. Obviously.
Definitely.
It was really cool. It's weird to think like everything's changed now, and like we're going to a completely different format. But I'm definitely down to make something happen. I think it'd be really cool to get like a big group of us to go. Like, not even just us four, but even maybe some
It'd be
other
nice,
people.
yeah. Get some of the
Like,
Twitter
it-
boys.
Like
Some of
yes,
the
it would be
Smash
really
guys.
hard to do, but man, would that be
Like,
so
if we-
cool.
Yeah, like
If we
Mike,
pull it off, it'd be sick.
Like the memories
Mike,
made on those
Herb.
trips,
Stubby, if
or,
you
like,
wanted to come.
crazy. Like they're just like unforgettable, in my opinion. Like some of my greatest experiences ever. So,
Yeah,
I just think like if we could get like a big group of people, it'd be dope.
it'd be nice.
But yeah, just a really overall just a really good trip. A lot of good memories, a lot of really good times. Crazy how fast it came and went. It's actually insane.
I know, I
but-
went by so fast.
Yeah, it's like we anticipated it for a month and it came and went like that. Or like what just happened. But I don't know. Definitely shouldn't be the last time, in my opinion.
Definitely not.
100% it won't.
100%.
Right?
I mean, and now we're getting to a point of our lives that,
Bro, I mean, there's opportunities. Like there's Atlanta events, there's Chicago events, there's there's
Charlotte.
different opportunities. Yeah.
I would hope.
I wish.
Yeah. Ryan, closing
But-
thoughts, any?
Just the trip, but like bonding with you guys was very
Yeah, that was the best
wholesome,
part.
and I have great respect for all of you guys even more. And just being able to be with you guys and just have that moment of like we're brothers and we're like just doing this thing on our own, and everything is just amazing, and it's something that I won't forget, and hopefully it's not the last thing I'll forget when it comes to that. So especially like Dominic and everything, not seeing him a lot, and finally able to like really bond with him, because we didn't really bond with him like for those 3 days at Atlanta.
Oh
So
yeah, it was
it's
just
Yeah.
very
me.
special, and I have a deep amount of respect for Dom, and including you guys, of course. And
Dom's the
yeah,
goat, though.
again, I just don't want to be the last one.
Dom's the goat, though.
But yeah, I'm the
I
best.
just shed a tear.
All right.
Kappa.
I'm gonna go for it. Any thoughts?
I mean, so I get a lot of flack out here
Do you?
because yeah, 100%. Because I don't go out and hang out with with
Oh,
randos.
that's a whole other topic.
Randos, bro.
No, no,
Go
no,
off on a
no.
tangent.
No,
I'm saying I could literally talk about that
no.
for an hour.
So I'm saying that just being able to meet some of my best friends
It's
over
crazy.
a video game,
Yeah.
and now being able to actually meet you guys and share some of the best times, of my life, and just being able to share
Bro,
an
like,
experience like that is actually just, I don't know.
or like,
It's
Crazy.
surreal.
honestly, I always, like, there's sometimes where I look back and I'm like, man, what if I would have found out about competitive Call of Duty sooner? What if I would have gotten into it for real? What if I would have actually pursued it? What if,
Aren't you glad you
No.
didn't?
but like, if that would have happened, like,
Who knows
this
if we
may-
would have.
yeah, like, this may not have even happened in the first.
Yeah,
Like, it's honestly just a surreal, like, it's crazy, like, it's hard to even comprehend for me. That we literally met over Call of Duty, like,
there's
meeting
so
y'all.
many like bridges that like one bridge can ruin everything in our timeline together as friends, but like everything was like so perfect as it came by, that like we're still able to be friends, and like great friends, and we're able to do trips like this.
Bro,
And
like,
it's just crazy to think about that.
yeah, like the journey, like we could have easily, like, we've had a lot of people come and go, and not a lot of people, but there's been some people
There's
that have
been a
come and
number of
gone in our
people.
group,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it would have been really easy for us to kind of split apart when everybody got busy. Obviously we don't play as much as we used to. We weren't as good anymore. I mean, that didn't really matter to us, but like we just didn't really, we don't even play hardly anymore. Just like us being able to continue that relationship is just like what's made it so special, so rare
It's
in my
more
opinion.
than just a game. It's just a relationship with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't care about the game. That's why I wish Scott would play other games.
Oh my God, we're not getting into that.
Sorry, I'm not trying to kill the mood. Should I do my closing thoughts? All
Go
right.
for it, yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. All right. I'm not gonna be too sappy, but like seriously, like you guys are beyond important to me. Y'all know this. I'm just like Dom. I don't go out and hang out with people. I mean, like when I hang out with my friends, they literally come to my house and we hang out. Like I don't leave my house, but like I, drive 2 hours every like month to go see, Sydney, and then if I can, Ryan and Scott, and like y'all know this. I love you guys. It's no secret. Y'all are instrumental in my life. If I need any help, I know I can go to you guys as soon as I do need help. Y'all know that, immediately when I look for advice on anything, whether it be shoes or an actual, like, hey, what should I do about blank? I don't know what to do. I ask you guys, and you always give me straight to the point, important stuff that actually is, important. Yeah, it's nice to hear instead of someone who's just a yes man or whatever. Like sometimes when I don't want to go to Sydney because I know she'll just side with me about something, I go to Dom because I know he won't. Because Dom tells me what he thinks. Sorry.
The reason why we're so harsh on you is because we care. So,
Yeah,
like,
of course. I know that. And that's why I don't get, butthurt when I ask you a question and you go, no, that's stupid.
'cause
Dom.
we care. Yeah.
But yeah, like seriously, like I genuinely cherish every moment we've had together, all of us. Like seriously, whether it be us actually together in person at Atlanta or in California and we're actually hanging out, or if it's us sitting at my house on the couch watching YouTube videos, or if it's
Bro,
us.
what a journey it's been.
It's been a crazy
Sorry to cut
journey.
you off.
Like seriously, just from us sitting down and playing games together to traveling
Traveling the country.
21,000 or 2,100 miles or whatever it is all the way to California. It's like, I don't know, traveling
That's
across
actually
the country to
For me, like-
California.
Alright, yeah.
I'm not done, sorry. to meet people that I know for a fact I'm gonna be friends with for the rest of my life until I literally die. Like I'm not going anywhere. You know, I love you guys. Y'all know this. It's no secret. And the best thing is it's not just like set on us anymore. There's more people coming in, and it's nice to have a community of like people that I know and I love, and that I know are always here for me. Scott?
I agree. I think the next step for us, obviously this group has been awesome. And, like I've never like you guys will always be the core group, but like you kind of said, I want to just like be able to, for us to expand on that, to have a bigger group of people who just are always there for each other, care for each other, and just have this like huge community that like not huge, but like a larger community that is like this, man. Because I just think it's so cool.
So Team House.
Team House!
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
No, but it's just crazy to me. Like it wasn't easy always. Obviously at school it was really tough for me. School's my number one priority at all times. So, like I'm always trying to grind that. So like when like you guys staying with me meant like so much. Like because y'all could have easily said, you know what, like he doesn't even get on anymore. Like whatever. But
You did
you
say
guys
that
have
one.
That might have been said behind closed doors.
I mean, it's been tough not being able to get on as much, but it just makes me really appreciate every single time we play now. I feel like I took the Black Ops 3 day so much for granted. We just
I
got on
know.
every day and it was normal.
I know.
Um,
It was.
Now I'm just going off on a tangent, but ultimately, just like it's just been crazy. Excited for us to continue to grow and like so it's definitely not over. So
Definitely not. No, there's more to come.
I just wish it was more convenient,
yeah,
that we were able to like connect better. But
but
we're
I
still
mean,
making that pattern. We're still like leaping over obstacles just to do something like this. So
yeah,
it
it's
just
not
shows how
perfect.
much we care about each other.
Yeah, exactly. On a way to make it work, and that's not gonna be perfect, but
Just be like that.
Nothing's perfect. It's life.
we just got like super like
Yeah, it just got super real. My vibe.
yeah, like we went from a roasting session to this, and now
Yeah, we went from
I'm
bullying
happy.
Scott to
deserved it.
telling Scott we actually like him. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, mega lol.
Wow, that's
Absolutely
crazy.
nuts.
Absolutely
Oh my
bonkers.
God.
And it's gone.
All right, now that the vibe is gone.
And I can't stand this kid.
I guess there's any more questions that the
Yeah,
chat
Any
has. I don't know if
wrap
we
up
did
moment
the-
anyone wants to say? Questions anyone
Appreciate all
wants
you
to
guys.
ask?
Like staying with us the whole time.
Yeah.
That was a solid hour and a half. So you guys are
It's more than an hour and a half.
yeah.
It's not more than that. It's hour 23.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
close.
it's literally an hour and a half.
I don't know if we had it like on Twitter, but
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have any question about anything?
Wrap up question
Just a-
before I do the goodbye stuff.
Give them like a
Yeah, give him like a couple minutes for the stream to cut up, you know.
It can be like
Yeah.
anything at this point. So Stubby, if you want to ask about the food or whatever, go.
Stubby
Play,
said, when can your boy come on the
play
podcast?
rock,
Stubby, it's in the
papers.
works. I gotta get a couple more people on it. We gotta have a Dominic podcast. He's probably the next one I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Then we gotta get
yeah, and then we probably need to
Herb
do it
one.
with Evan.
Gotta get an
Yeah,
Enigma
100%.
one. Mike.
Gotta get Evan on.
Yeah,
get
if
Vertical
Evan
on
could
here,
get
too.
in the thing. Yeah, Vertical's a go too. We gotta get Vertical.
Vertical
in
would be
here.
hilarious.
Vertical would
bro.
be comedy. I gotta get a Havoc one too. Havoc's literally straight comedy. Every time he speaks, I laugh,
Havoc's
bro.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah, you got a
Alright.
lot of work to do.
All right, I do. I'm gonna
need
wrap
to
up the
step it up,
podcast now.
All right.
Video
Yeah, let's
pause.
play rock paper scissors in the chat. Ready?
Rock paper scissors in the chat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wrap it up. All right,
Alright.
guys.
Ready?
Let's go back to this one for a minute.
I won.
Close that. Close that.